what's up, people, and welcome back. Yes, I'm not wearing my hat this time because I just came from outside and it's hot as fire. I can't stand anything on this head right now. But let's get into this review. I just came back from watching Joker with my friend, and I gotta say, it wasn't bad. You know, I knew what I was getting into. Joaquin Phoenix plays Arthur Fleck, this failed comedian whose life just goes all to crap. He gets beaten up, he gets picked on, he gets fired, this and that. It's a tragedy. Now, before I go any further with this review, I gotta just say a little something about the controversy surrounding this film. First of all, I'm kind of glad it's happening, but at the same time, it confuses me because after watching this, I really don't see it. People are saying that this movie promotes violence and this and that. Okay, well, if you're saying that about this movie, why the hell hasn't anybody said that about the John Wick films? We just had 3, the third one just being released in theaters this year, and the amount of violence that was in that compared to this, you can't really compare it because it's ridiculous. You see John Wick pointing a gun at somebody and just shooting them. Okay, why hasn't anybody been talking about that? Movies has been over-graphically violent for centuries. So what's the fuss? I don't get it. I really don't. As many people complaining about this movie, the Joker is one of Batman's deadliest foes. That's who he is. What do you expect him to do? Tickle people to death? But seriously, on to my positives. Joaquin Phoenix, he did a pretty amazing job as the Joker, I gotta say. I was a little worried at first, and I'm not going to try to compare to Heath Ledger's performance. The Dark Knight was 11 years ago. We hadn't had a single good performance for the Joker until now. And I gotta say, Joaquin Phoenix comes close to Heath Ledger's performance. Now we gotta remember, this is an origin story. This shows how the Joker is born. And the way the Joker's mind develops. He sees the hypocrisy in society and everything that goes wrong. Of course, being who he is, he takes it a step further and says there's no good people in Gotham. There's nobody out there that's good. So he uses that to his advantage and starts making everybody crazy and encouraging everybody, which is what the Joker does. The music, the cinematography, and the lighting was just perfect. It showed Gotham in a certain way that I've never seen before. The Dark Knight trilogy was gothic. And even in the show Gotham, it had that gothic tone to it. But in this, I guess you could say it was more realistic, because they were trying to show a backstory to one of the deadliest Batman villains out there that we never really got before. And I thought they did a pretty good job. Now, I'm hearing from other critics that they are comparing this to other movies like One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest and Taxi Driver. I've never seen those, so I can't really say. I'm just happy for what this movie is. A tragic story about a man who loses his mind. There's just one thing that Joaquin Phoenix, I think this was his own signature, the way he played this character, where he laughs and then he finishes it off with a cough, like something stuck in his throat. And I thought that was pretty genius. There's something that we all got to realize. When people take on certain characters, once other people's done it, they try to do their own signature. And I think that's what Joaquin Phoenix did, and I think he succeeded very well. Sliding into my negatives, and there's only one, and it may be minimal because it's not really that big of a deal, but it kind of is to me. The way they portrayed Thomas Wayne, they played him off as a little bit of an asshole. I didn't really like that because, like, the Thomas Wayne that I know, all the other stuff that I watched, the Dark Knight, the Gotham show, and all them, even though he doesn't really last that long, obviously, in any of those entries, he's more caring, he's more compassionate. I didn't like the way they played Thomas Wayne in this. That'd be the only thing I didn't like about this movie. I think this is a well-deserved, praise-upon film that doesn't necessarily feel like a comic book movie because it's all dramatic and it just shows a tragic story about a guy who loses his mind. I think it was done pretty well. If you want to know anything about the Joker, I think this is the movie for you. I'm going to give Joker an A. So, Joker, what did you think about it? Leave me your comments down below and give me your thoughts. Make sure to like, subscribe, and get reputized by clicking that bell icon for more posts, and click all so you don't miss any of my posts. Stay tuned for more videos and reviews coming soon to a computer screen or a cell phone near you. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this review, and peace the rep out.